I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out, especially the black people, because y'all are quick to forget what country you guys flee to shelter when you were slaves. You're quick to forget when Black Lives Matters movement was happening, who was right there next to y'all. Y'all quick to forget that every time you guys are out there protesting for your rights, who was right there next to y'all. Now you're out here making videos talking about like, let's sit this one down. But you're also quick to talk shit on us. And then when we say something, you're quick to play the victim card and say, well, you're being when y'all are starting it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of FAFO season in full swing. A Latino woman is getting viral online for dragging black folks and calling a black woman the N-word. Yeah, you heard it right. And all this because black people aren't standing with Latinos in their struggles for mass deportations. But let's be honest here, guys. We know a large chunk of Latino community voted for Trump and set themselves up for this. But why is the black solidarity suddenly now expected? Well, the double standards are wild, and we have to talk about this because as soon as this Latina woman actually posted this, she had to pull down her video, but you know, the internet never forgets, and you cannot mess with black folks. You F around, you're gonna find out very quick. So let's get into it, guys. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, and drop me your comments in the comment section below. I'll be back with more commentary.
I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out, especially the black people, because y'all are quick to forget what country you guys flee to shelter when you were slaves. You're quick to forget when Black Lives Matters movement was happening, who was right there next to y'all. Y'all quick to forget that every time you guys are out there protesting for your rights, who was right there next to y'all. Now you're out here making videos talking about like, let's sit this one down. But you're also quick to talk shit on us. And then when we say something, you're quick to play the victim card and say, well, you're being when y'all are starting it. But you know, to each their own. Now, funny, you wanna call me Gore, that bitch, but you're over here looking like this. You look like a man, babe. But you know. Oh, and since you wanna learn Spanish so bad, tú eres una puta gorda que aparte de negra eres naca. Well, since you wanna talk like that, none of us have ass and none of you niggas for shit. None of us have ass and none of them niggas for nothing. Okay, we have not say join our fight. But if you're gonna sit this one down, sit down and shut the fuck up for once.
Are you mad? Are you a little angry? Ashley Trevino's younger sister then went rampant all over TikTok. Look, baby, whenever you tell black women to sit down and shut up, we tend to get up and be even louder than we were before. And thank you for coming out and actually saying what other Latinas want to say but won't say because they too scared to say. Now, you said this from a backup page. Yep, that's you. But this is your real page. Why don't you say it on this page? And baby, next time you go to Tijuana to get you a BBL, make sure they get your chin too. You don't match.
I think it's funny how everybody's true colors are coming out, especially the.
And then what really killing me about this whole thing is this bitch so fucking dumb. She think the African Americans that ran up to Mexico and the African Americans still in America the same niggas. She talk about, so when you guys were slaves, you had to run to Mexico to seek shelter, and them niggas are still up there. Them slaves who went to Mexico, they descendants is still in America. Still in Mexico. Like, they ain't got shit to do with us. Like, you slow as fuck. You dumb as hell talking about something. You guys had to seek shelter in Mexico. My ancestors ain't never seek shelter in Mexico. They got their ass whooped all up and down South Carolina. Like, I promise you, they ain't never left South Carolina. They ain't never left South Carolina to go no fucking Mexico. Like, what are you talking about?
Well, shit, welcome to my page. Hi. It's been a long time since I posted on this page, and it kind of sucks that the first thing that I have to post is somebody being openly fucking racist on their platform. But I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of context about how this shit started. Not that it matters now, but I'm gonna go ahead and tell you anyway because I just keep it real like that. So homegirl posted a video on her page talking about all the times we helped y'all, remember Black Lives Matter? And tried to say that that shit wasn't begging, so I popped off in her comment section, but the video was this.
No, because somebody needs to come educate her. Because you know how many times we've been riding with y'all? You know how many times y'all went out protesting for your rights and we were right there next to y'all?
So I was like, hell no. So I got up in her comment section. I was like, listen, 92% of us did what the hell we needed to do. The rest of y'all, like the 60%, said fuck y'all to y'all. And then I proceeded to talk. And then I posted this, and she responded. Now, homegirl keeps saying that the only reason why she started being racist is because we were being racist back to her. But where in this am I being racist, babe? I'm telling you that I literally have Afro-Latino kids. And what did you say? You'll likely be teaching them to always play the race card and act like victim like y'all always do. What the hell prompted that? And babe, I'm sorry to break it to you, but you don't fucking know my life. The other side of their family literally don't fuck with them. Like at all. When somebody uses a racist term to refer to their own niece, nephew, grandchild, or whatever the fuck like that, like negrito or some shit like that, you kind of know that they don't fuck with the kids, dude. So I don't know what the problem is. So after she decided that she was gonna say some shit like that about my kids, I was like, fuck you. Tu es muy gorda, bitch, P90X. No comida para tú. Tu culote es muy grande, ho. Cause don't fucking talk about my kids. This is an adult conversation. You don't need to be doing all that bullshit. And not to mention, I wasn't even talking to her. Did you see that comment? Like, literally was to somebody else, and she just jumped in like, surprise, bitch. I was like, you gonna learn today. So I dropped this video on my main page.
No, because somebody needs to come educate her.
Somebody needs to come educate her. I'm not addressing this bullshit no more during Black History Month, but who the fuck taught you to say educate like that? Because you said it really fucking weird. It sounds like your tongue is sliding down your throat while you're trying to talk. And this is the fucking energy that you have in this goddamn video.
No, because somebody needs to come educate her. Because you know how many times we've been writing with y'all? You know how many times y'all went out protesting for your rights and we were right there next to y'all?
But this is your energy in the goddamn comments. First of all, bitch, don't ever say jack shit about my kids because my kids are Afro-Latino and I'm definitely gonna raise them to not think the way the fuck you think and the way you were fucking raised. And I'm gonna tell you like how your mama and daddy should have fucking taught you. White adjacent does not fucking mean white, mija. As far as them white people are concerned, babe, all you are is a motherfucking Negro that can speak Spanish. So watch your mouth on these motherfucking TikTok streets because you don't know what bitch out here is fucking crazy enough to come find you, especially over their kids. And I can't speak very much fucking Spanish, but I can say this. Tu es muy gorda, bitch, P90X. No comida. Tu culo es muy gorda, bitch. Yeah, y'all pretty much get the picture. Don't fuck with my kids. And yes, the attire is the same, because I'm at work. Anyways, that prompted her to go ahead and make that racist video that I showed y'all on my page. Now this is her backtracking on her backup page, because she don't want you on her main page.
Now, I will admit that fighting hate with hate was the wrong thing to do. But y'all keep pissing me off with comments like this. But yo, wall go and holla, I love comments like this, or people talking about me. That's perfectly fine. And then turn around and be like, African-American women are the most intelligent. They're the most intelligent, talking about me, talking about women's appearance.
But just to give y'all more context, this is what started that. And as you can clearly see, I'm not even talking to her. So what kind of hate were you fighting, bitch? And yeah, I'm gonna keep talking about your motherfucking appearance because whenever your heart is that fucking ugly, then your face is that fucking ugly. If you don't come for me, I won't come for you, but definitely don't fucking come for my kids. They are absolutely gorgeous and I would never, ever, ever teach them to hate either side of who they are. Too bad nobody taught you. Sorry, I know this shit was kind of long, but I wanted to give y'all a little bit of context of what started that because she over there playing victim like they always do. Over there having the goddamn audacity to blow kisses at me and shit with no lips. How the fuck do you even do that? It's fucking weird. It's fucking strange. But anyways, just thought I'd give y'all some fucking context. I'm gonna go back to my main page and hopefully not have to listen to this stupid bitch ever again. Have a good night. Oh, and one more thing, babe. Black women are the most educated in the United States. The most beautiful, the most talented, and the most bomb-ass at sports. And if you have a problem with dwelling next to people who outdo you in certain areas, then that comment in that video that said that we're called ICE, they're trying to do you a favor. Good fucking night, racist bitch.
You guys flee to shelter when you were slaves. You're quick to forget.
I said this before and I'll say it again. Almost every language in the world has a slur for black people. Black people are not liked worldwide. Like,
it does not matter how much you guys say that you rock with us. You do not mess with us. You do not like us. We are nothing but blacks to y'all. And when you don't get your way, just like white people, you resort back to racism. Like, black people we don't have to sit there and stand with y'all. We don't have to do that. Like, I don't know what's going into your head, but you need to take this energy out with your own community. This is the time for y'all to use us as an example about having unification, because you guys don't have that. More than half you guys voted for that man. You are looking at the wrong enemy. We're not the enemy.
Now, funny, you wanna call me Gore, that bitch, but you're over here looking.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but weren't you no more than 2-3 days ago asking, where are black people? Was that not you? That was you, right? That was you, right? You? Wasn't that you? When the ICE raids and the deportations and shit started happening, didn't you ask where black people were? And yet here you are, calling a black woman a bitch. Are you still wondering? Is it still confusing to you? Would you like for me to spell it out for you? Okay. Don't worry about it, fam. I got you. You see, black folk tried to save your ass. They did. They voted against the motherfucker that is currently sitting in the White House, who is prioritizing white South Africans and deporting people that speak Spanish. Now, shout out to the Latino women who overwhelmingly voted against this. But I need y'all to understand something. Maybe, and I'm just spitballing because that's all I do, I spitball. Maybe if y'all hadn't been so goddamn nasty to black folks in the run-up to this election, maybe some of them would be here for you. That's a novel idea. See, y'all are missing it. Y'all think this is all about, not wanting to be in solidarity because of this, that, and the third, and because y'all voted one way and we voted another. No. This goes far beyond that. Nobody cared who you voted for. Nobody. But your anti-blackness and your anti-black women is what got y'all here in the first place. And every one of y'all seem to be missing that. Every one of y'all. Doesn't matter what demographic it is. If Donald Trump is touching your community and your demographic and y'all are asking where the fuck we are, let me help y'all understand something. You could have voted however you wanted, but you did not have to disrespect black women. You didn't. You didn't have to disparage the black community. You fucking didn't. And we saw all of it. All of it. We watched and said nothing. We were fighting with y'all in comment sections. Whether it's Gaza or immigration. When we went and voted, we voted against everything that is happening to y'all. And when we saw, not just the voting numbers, but everything that led up to that, the disrespect online, the disrespect offline, the snide comments, the shitty fucking comments, the disrespect to a black educated woman, y'all fed into that bullshit. Y'all did. Y'all stood next to white supremacy rather than standing with people who would fight white supremacy. And the funny part about it, the part that really aggravates me and still aggravates me to this very day, is that none of you would be able to say half the shit that y'all are saying and did say, were it not for the fact that black folks put their lives and their bodies on the line for you to have the right to do so. Y'all think this is about the vote. No. We're not FAFO because you voted for somebody. That's on your conscience. That's you having to deal with your own inner monologue. It was the disrespect of black people and black women in particular that turned us the fuck off. Yeah, y'all were out there with the protests for George Floyd. And then you literally became extremely racist and just straight up misogynistic towards not just any black woman, but the most educated black woman ever to run for the presidency. And in doing that, you disrespected black people in general and black women in particular. Y'all think we dislike y'all because of who you voted for or didn't vote for? No. It was your nastiness. It was your nastiness. It was your disrespect. It was your disrespect to the black community. It was your disrespect to black women who are always the vanguard, always the front lines fighting for every goddamn body else. And when black women saw Project 2025 coming down the pike, they knew Biden was getting ready to not run for a second term, and he endorsed his vice president. None of you motherfuckers stopped to think for a half a second. Am I disagreeing with her because of her policies? Or am I being racist to her? Am I being misogynistic? Practicing misogynoir? Am I? Y'all keep thinking this is about your vote. I'm not making that counter on how many days it's been since Jill Stein opened her goddamn mouth because of who you voted for. No. It is simply because of the nastiness that you showed on the way to the voting booth. The reason black folks are standing down and resting is because we watched how y'all acted. Y'all moved funny. Y'all said a whole lot of slick shit out the side of your mouth. And now the results are coming back. And this video, that clip I just showed you, proves my point. It absolutely 100% proves my point. Now she got to be a bitch. But a couple of days ago, you were asking where black folks are. Well, it looks like you just answered your question a couple of days later. When y'all start to deconstruct your own internal racism, maybe we'll come back to the table. But as it stands right now, when it comes to other marginalized communities, black people don't trust any of you. Any of you. Not because of who you voted for, but because of the nastiness, the disrespect, the blatant racism, the white patriarchy coming out of brown mouths and Muslim mouths that you showed on the way to that vote. You want to know where we are? You just answered your own question. We out.
All right, guys, there you have it. Actually, Latinos like this woman like to come in online spaces to yap about, why black people are not supporting them in their struggles with mass deportation, ICE raids, and they forget that they brought all this on themselves. This whole thing of black and brown unity is always expected to go one way. When black people are facing police brutality, systemic racism, mass incarceration, where is the loud Latino support? Where is the outrage? But the second they need something from black people, suddenly unity is a thing. Now listen, support is earned, not owned. And when it comes to the reality of political choices, a lot of these Latinos were riding hard for Trump. They were with him chanting Latino for Trump when he was doing his mass campaigns. And we all know that this man built his whole campaign on mass deportations and anti-immigration policies. Yet, they went ahead and voted for Trump. So now you brought all this to yourselves. Why are you begging black people for support when you did not support yourselves in the first place? Black people were there to support you on the ballot box. Actually, they voted for your best interest, yet you yourselves, you did not vote for your own best interest because of your racism. Just like this woman who is actually using the N-word against a black woman. That is your mentality always. You did not vote for Kamala Harris because she was a black woman. You did not want a black woman in office. And for that reason, you went ahead and voted against your own interest. Voted for a man who was actually running on mass deportations and anti-immigration laws. Now that you effed around and you are finding out, you still find a space to come here dragging black people with you. Listen, you have to stop with this because you cannot F around with black people. Whenever you F around with black people, you're gonna find out so soon. That is what happened to this woman, guys. She went ahead and posted this post, and then black people came and actually shut her down. They came for her and put her in a place. But because she could not handle that, she went ahead and pulled down her post. But you know, the internet never forgets, guys. So some people had actually downloaded this video and they were already reacting on it and calling her out. Let's be honest, every right that you think actually you are enjoying in the States, it is the blood and sweat of the black people who fought for those rights that you enjoy in that country. But you are betrayed by your own people. You are not betrayed by black people. They think that they are better than other people of color, especially black people. That is why you voted for the orange man in charge. You thought that he was going to leave you alone. And honestly, that was some kind of delusion, because what do you think actually? Did you think that he was going to leave you alone? You F around, you find out. This is your season to find out. This is not a season for you to begin and drag black people with you. No, leave black people alone. They are actually enjoying your tears in this FAFO season. You F around, you find out. And guys, let's get back to the N-word situation, because this is something that we have seen so often. Why do so many Latinos feel that they can use this word when it's convenient for them and turn around and disrespect black people the first chance they get? It's the same energy we see with all these Latino communities. You are here yapping about black unity, black solidarity, black people not standing with you. How do you expect for people to stand with you when the first chance you get, actually you use the N-word to try and insult them? Well, that shows how hypocritical you are, because you come here hiding around black solidarity, black people standing with you, but the first chance you get to insult a black man, you go ahead and use the N-word. Yet you forget that this country that you so bad want to stay in, it is black people who fought for the rights that you enjoy in that country for the first place. So instead of dragging black people everywhere, go get your things together and actually have some solidarity within you, because you are the ones that voted against your best interest. You effed around, now you're finding out. Thank you very much guys for watching this far. If you're new to the channel, kindly like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop me your opinions in the comment section below. As always guys, see you on the next episode.